Chapter 30, A Christmas to Remember. "I think we should have visitors this Christmas," Diane remarked as she made hot chocolate for the family. "We have a nice big house that should be shared." Mom helped pass out the mugs. "What a great idea. There are always international students needing places to stay when colleges close for the holidays." The family decided to participate in a foreign exchange program. 2 Japanese students who were attending college in Michigan were sent to them. The students arrived at the beginning of Christmas break. "Brr, it's so cold," Marcus complained as he shivered. "That's because the weatherman said the chill index is at -10 degrees, Brian explained, proud of his tidbit of knowledge. Angela started complaining as well. "I've been cold forever. The family reunion at the fire hall was one of the few warm places I've been recently." "And our VW van heater never works right," Diane interrupted as she huddled closer to Mom. "And now the wood stove went out," Brian moaned. "Last night, Dad had to put out the fire in the wood stove because Diane left a log hanging out of it. I guess you can tell we are new to producing our own heat, and it is not going very well," Angela added with a tease directed towards Diane. Dad soon appeared from the basement. "All is well that ends well. It should warm up eventually now that the stove is running again. For now, just huddle together and drink warm cocoa." The chilly wind blew all night, and the house was still cold. The next morning, Mom's breath was visible in the air as she stuffed the turkey. The college students sat down at the table, bundled in thick sweaters. "Will it be warm at church?" they asked. "Oh yes," Mom cheerfully replied. The family used the church building for their Christmas dinner, and the day proved to be warm and enjoyable. The next several days were fun for the children as they interacted with the students. "Thank you so much for your hospitality. We enjoyed spending Christmas with you and your family," the students gratefully exclaimed as they left to go back to college. "I'm sure this is a Christmas they will never forget," Mom said as she watched their car disappear down the hill. "They were probably never so cold in all their life." Thanksgiving of the next year found Grandpa and Grandma Fox enjoying the day with the Fox family. As usual, the house was a little chilly. The old furnace could not keep the drafty house comfortable. Grandpa Fox noticed the chill also. A few weeks later, there was a knock at the door. Dad opened it to find Uncle Vernon and Uncle Marty with a brand new wood/coal stove. The Fox children howled with excitement as they dreamed of a warm house. With the help of the boys, they carried it inside. In a short amount of time, they had it hooked up and ready to heat the house. Jay and Norma were both blessed with a godly heritage. Norma's father passed away when the children were young, leaving most of them with few memories of him. Norma's mother lived with the family in her later years when she could no longer function on her own. They learned many valuable lessons from caring for her. Jay's parents are not mentioned often in this book, but they also left a lasting impact on the family. In addition to the 4 grandparents, Jay's grandpa, John Horning, was a blessing to the Fox family. On numerous occasions, he gave them a cash donation for some much-needed groceries, etc. Born in the late 1800s and living for nearly 105 years, his stories fascinated the Fox children as they grew up. Stories of the first airplanes and cars drawing the attention of every resident in Ephrata as they drove through or passed over the skies seem so distant to us today. Grandpa John Horning went home to be with Jesus in the summer of 1999. Jay's father, Grandpa Harvey Fox, followed in the summer of 2005. Jay's mother, Grandma Verna Fox, joined them years later, living to be months short of 100. She passed away in the spring of 2020.